Okay, what about God?
I don't believe in God whatsoever.
You don't believe in God?
If Putin doesn't agree with it, I think he will say, well, we're going to arm Ukraine up to the hill. If Putin doesn't agree with it, I think he will say, well, we're going to arm Ukraine up to the hill.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to pop those Qs to get those U's. So don't forget to subscribe, pop your comments down below. Any topics or questions you want to hear me ask people about, put it in the notes, comments. Come on guys, let's do this. Your wish is my question. So we're doing conspiracies today, so the nice easy questions.
Right.
Just what's your hot take on the world being flat?
I think that's a lie.
You think that's a lie?
I think it's pretty round.
Pretty round?
Pretty round, yeah. Science.
Do you think it's flat?
No. Could be. I've got no proof, but
Yeah.
maybe I do have proof.
No, I think we've got pictures
What
of
would
the
your
Earth.
proof be?
Well, that's the difficulty, isn't it? I suppose. How do you prove something like that? I think that's why they like the conspiracy.
Yeah. But you can see that it's round when you look on the horizon line. It's not like that, it's like that.
Yeah, it
You
is.
can see it curving.
It's curved.
So what do you think about global warming? Do you think that's real?
Yes, very much.
Yes.
Very much.
Big time.
Very real, and we need to be doing more about it.
What do you think
really.
the causes and symptoms of global warming are?
Well, global warming it happened every so often, but the climate change is the big thing.
Climate
And that's
change.
caused by chemicals and CFCs, I think they're called.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
damaging the ozone layer.
Sea levels rising and whatnot.
Yeah.
But the CFCs damaging the ozone layer was a big thing.
Okay. What do you think about aliens then?
They're definitely real.
There's definitely something out there.
Yeah.
There's definitely
Out there or here already?
Oh,
Not here
no,
already.
Out there. I
Out
think,
there for sure.
I think, yeah. It
I
might
think-
not be a typical alien, but there's definitely life forms out there.
I think it
definitely
would just be
something.
self-centered to think that we're the only ones, the only planet that evolved to have living things on it.
Yeah.
There's definitely aliens.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
So what about God?
I don't believe in it, but I think it's good for people to have a religion that gives them hope and something to believe in through hard times.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if religion is like a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I think
You're just
more
getting
of a-
controversial
What
now.
proof have you got that there is a God, yet half the world at least believe in one?
Yeah.
So it is a conspiracy theory, and people might argue that, but there's your proof. There is no proof, so it is a conspiracy theory.
I guess
ish.
so.
I guess.
I
Makes
think
sense.
that it's just part of our nature to look for something to believe in when things go bad.
We can't explain it, make something up,
Yeah. Okay.
make it sound genuinely reasonable. So cashless society.
What do you mean?
like-
Just completely getting rid of cash? I don't think that'll ever happen.
That will never happen, and I think it would be a bad idea.
Chaos.
Have you got
Yeah.
cash on you?
I don't.
I think I do a little bit, but
50-50.
yeah.
So they're already halfway there.
But I think it's too much of a risk with like cybercrimes and stuff. Like keeping
Yeah.
all your money online, not smart.
And I think it's always good to have cash anyway. Usually I have some on me, but
Final one then, COVID. The vaccine.
Yes.
yeah.
Was it safe?
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
to get vaccinated?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Some people might have had adverse reactions, but the majority of people were safe.
Do you
That's
think
just
we
part of
needed
it.
the vaccine?
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it was
think
it was a big problem.
for everything you need a vaccine.
Okay.
And I think that
it's
anti-vax
it's just the
is
same as flu
not good.
jabs and stuff, really.
Yeah.
So final question then. Who's going to win between Trump and Putin?
I have no idea. I'm not really read up
If
on
like
that.
if a war started,
Well, Trump's now been voted in, so, I mean, it's not if, it's kind of when, isn't it?
if a war did start, I think that because of NATO,
America's got with the big NATO
Yeah.
allies.
because of NATO, I think America would win because of all the allies they have, and they have one of the strongest militaries.
So we back Trump then.
I mean, we'd have to. We're in NATO.
I mean, we're not backing Trump himself. We're backing
We don't
America
like Trump.
as a country. Backing America as a country, not Trump as a person.
I'm backing Trump, I like him.
You
Okay,
like him?
Good
Always
for
have.
you. Good for you.
Good for
No,
you.
I don't not often say that, so don't hold it against me, people. I'm allowed my opinion, but yeah, so I think Trump's a winner. He did well, better than Biden,
Okay.
better than Kamala.
Yeah.
That's about me done, unless you can think of any conspiracy theories.
No, I'm not really big on conspiracy
Bigfoot?
theories. Bigfoot,
Bigfoot, real.
for sure,
Real.
for sure.
Mermaids,
Yeah.
Easily.
Mermaids and unicorns.
ghosts.
Ghosts,
Oh,
definitely
yes,
real. Spirits,
definitely. Hauntings.
yeah.
So you believe in spirits, but maybe not God.
Yeah.
Ah,
I definitely think there's something out there like ghosts. Like that's.
Yeah.
I get too scared by it. But
any guesses what do you think happens next then?
After we die?
Yeah,
No idea.
no idea. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. I'll find out and let you know.
not too spookily, hopefully. Just don't haunt me. Well, that's been fantastic. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You've been amazing. think of any conspiracies, get in touch, post a comment, and we'll
What's
ask
your channel?
Curly Kev. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm very well, how are you?
Yeah, good.
What do you think about global warming?
I think there is a bit of global warming. I've read that the temperature has increased in about the past 100 years by about half a degree, which is zilch as far as I'm concerned. I think planet naturally warms up, naturally cools down. I think what we do has minimal impact.
That's a good answer. So I'm guessing you don't believe in the sea levels rising and whatnot?
No. Well, let's face it, if the sea levels were rising, then the Maldives should be underwater by now, and it's not. Nowhere near.
I haven't been, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, well, that's the lowest. That's the island with the that's below. That's the lowest as far as sea levels concerned. The Maldives. It said if the sea levels are rising, then the Maldives will be the first island to go, and that's nowhere near. Even.
So keep our eye on the Maldives and then we'll know
Yeah.
if it's actually happening
Yes,
then.
that's right.
So next question then about COVID. Do you think the vaccine helped people?
No, well, they said originally get vaccinated because it will stop the disease from spreading. I had 2 vaccines, and it was against peer pressure. Really, it was against government-based basic propaganda and brainwashing. And if I had my time again, I wouldn't have got vaccinated. I don't think it's done any difference whatsoever. As far as I was concerned, it was a disease that just killed the elderly and in care homes. And I think the statistics were that people under the age of 60, 1,500 people died under the age 60 of a population of what, getting on 70 million?
Yeah.
0.
So I'm guessing you don't think the vaccine was safe then?
I think some people died from taking it. I also noticed at football matches, all of a sudden there are a lot of people just having heart problems at football matches all of a sudden, which never happened before. Now I wondered if might be something to do with COVID or whatever, but there have been problems who have had serious effects from the vaccine. And people who haven't been vaccinated, they've got COVID, they've been fine. Even the elderly that I know, as long as they who are fit and able elderly, they've had no problem. Yeah, the government brainwashing that if the elderly get it, they're going to die. No, not the case.
So what do you think about the Earth being flat?
The Earth's round.
You sure?
Positive. I mean, you only have to look at where the space station. You only have to look at every other planet in the solar system is round. So, yeah, there's no flat Earth theory thing as far as I'm concerned. The Earth is perfectly round.
So what about aliens then?
Well, I think if aliens were around, I think we would have seen them by now. I think it would be on the news. Aliens have arrived.
Okay, so do you think the aliens may be out there or just none at all?
Maybe just we haven't seen them. Who knows?
Okay, what about God?
I don't believe in God.
You don't believe in God?
No.
What about, did I ask you ghosts?
Ghosts, no, don't exist.
Don't exist. Okay. Well, I can't really think of any more conspiracies. Bigfoot. What about Bigfoot?
No.
How
I'm
about
Bigfoot. I've got 1 foot, Bigfoot.
how about the conspiracy that we're going into a cashless society?
I think that's definitely going to happen.
Do you?
Yeah.
Totally eradicate cash?
Yeah, I don't agree with it. Totally
you'd
not.
prefer to keep cash around?
I like to have cash. If people want to work cash in hand for me, that's up to them, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's just going to trace our every footstep, so it will be government control over us. I think that Trump has, all he goes on, he tells a hell of a lot of lies all the time. And the thing is with Trump, why he won is he had a narrative. It's the immigrants' fault. It's all the left-wing wokes. He had someone to blame. Harris didn't. She didn't have any narrative whatsoever. Even though people might think what Trump was saying was a load of rubbish, at least it got people talking about it, and that was a good thing as far as he's concerned. He knew how to win the election.
Do you think he'll stop the war in Russia?
Stop the war in Russia and Ukraine? I think he'll put a deal on the table, and I think if Putin doesn't agree with it, I think he will say, well, we're going to arm Ukraine up to the hilt and Ukraine will win the war. I think it'll probably be good as far as that's concerned.
What about Israel? Think he'll stop that?
Well, he's Netanyahu's best friend. I think he'll give Israel carte blanche to just obliterate Gaza, and he'll give Netanyahu full support over that.
Some fantastic predictions. Can't wait to find out how much of these are true.
Yeah, I think there could be. So I think Trump's good in some ways, not good in others. I think the tariffs will be a disaster for America, and
potentially.
it will push prices up. That's if he brings them in. And he's also saying he's going to deport 11 million migrants. That's physically impossible.
Yeah.
That is physically impossible. And there's a lot of migrants that do a lot of the jobs on the farms, in the service industry, in hospitality. It's going to affect business big time. So that's my main fear with Trump. Not his foreign policy. I think foreign policy will do well. It's just domestically.
Domestic is the problem. Yeah. Brilliant. It's great to have someone on board that knows the stuff.
Right. Well,
have a great day, sir. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, it's Stevie K, the box ticking comedian.
Look forward to laughing at you soon.
All right. Yeah, you will.
Thank you.
Okay, cheers.
Have a good one.